Clark now reports.
It's many fans' favourite away trip, a weekend down on the English Riviera, and you've probably seen your team win. But Torquay United are about as durable as the rock they sell down by the seafront. 79 years, and they spent most of it perfecting the art of escapology in the 92 club. Going, but never gone.
My name's Mike Bates and I'm Torquay United chairman, and I have been for 16 very long years.
We've had at least 2 re-elections, maybe more.
You got the famous police dog incident, which was before my time.
Then we went to Barnet a couple of years ago.
Barnet, fabulous, yeah, tremendous, but we won the game.
And we've had Stevenage where the ground wasn't up to scratch.
We're a little club, and little clubs will always struggle. Simple as that.
The chairman's weather-beaten features mirror Torquay's recent history, but last season Mike Bateson thought he'd cracked it. Torquay were in League One, only to be relegated in the final minute of the final match. This season has been as much fun as happy hour at Fawlty Towers. Bateson's onto his 3rd manager in 4 months.
I'm Ian Atkins. I've been manager of Torquay United for 2 games.
You've got 6 games to save this club, 79 years of history. Can you do it?
Yeah, why not? There's points to play for. Until it's mathematically certain that you can't, then of course you can. I mean, there's at the moment we've got 4 to play with. If we win 4 games, I think they'll be safe. If they win 3, I think they'll be safe. And there's 3 home games and 1 away.
What makes you the right man to sort this club out?
I ain't got a clue, probably daft.
Confident?
Yeah, certainly am.
Nervous?
And nervous.
Ian Atkins has been here before. He's pulled off a salvage operation or 2, but Torquay United began 5 points adrift of safety. And even Harry Houdini ended up pushing his luck once too often.
Good start, eh?
Home has to be sweet. Wrexham was the first of 3 games in the last 4 at Plainmoor. The 2,500 hardcore, here to praise Torquay, not to bury them, will tell you this is one of the better sides they've seen in the last decade. They're just a bit soft. 9 minutes was all it took for Martin Phillips to find the net. Hope, but no great expectation. Playoff-chasing Wrexham began to dominate. Torquay seemed content to hold what little they had, a precarious existence. Time was standing still, again. And the bloke on the tannoy didn't help.
Wrexham 1, Wickham Wanderers 0. Stockport 21, Shrewsbury Town 0. The agony continues.
It's no good being a Torquay supporter if you want to have a relaxed life. It's a continual worry.
The caretaker had to cut through the tension. Message received. Those in gold and blue began to go forward again. A second goal would settle things. A second goal never arrived. But this is April in Torquay. Nerve-twitching, chain-smoking, clock-watching. Purgatory, even in the posh seats.
Get on side, Torquay!
Atkins had asked for 2 things, bottle and a bit of luck. He got both. A second win in 3 games takes him 1 step closer to another survival mission accomplished. The great survivors are convinced there will be an 80th season in the Football League.
We've still got an awful lot of work to do, but at least again it gives you a fighting chance. And I said before, all those clubs that were just above you, now they're looking over the shoulder. And I'll tell you what, the pressure on them is far more intense than what's on the players here now, because they know what they've got to do.
You're going to sleep well tonight?
I will after about 19 August.
Because Torquay were carrying on their latest climb clear of the trapdoor with a performance that made you wonder why they're deep in trouble. Lee Thorpe followed his own inspired overhead kick with a header that demands to be placed in the towering category. And Stockport's aim of assuring their own safety had gone for now. Just onside, Joe Kuffour, Torquay's other informed striker, made it 3-0 before half-time. If your Football League future's in doubt, Ian Atkins appears to be your man. Atkins' late arrival is inspiring Torquay to another escape. Danny Holland's excellent goal capped a 3rd win running, taking Torquay to within a point of safety.
Now it looks like he might repeat the feat with Torquay. The Gulls ahead against his old club through Kevin Hill's early header. Carlisle knew a victory here would clinch the championship. They were being outplayed. Joe Kuffour turned Peter Murphy and found the gap between keeper and post. 2-0 at half-time, and the fans were ecstatic. The Cumbrian's boss Paul Simpson clearly had words during the break. and they struck just after the restart through the Spaniard Zigo Arenalde. There was a late scare for Torquay when Glenn Murray had the ball in the net, but he found keeper Andy Marriott, and now the Gulls could even lose to Boston next weekend and still